Alright guys, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K23, doing the societies. And so a quick note. I was like, I want to try the the 3-click tour. It's a new one now, so you can't see. I didn't record it because it was, it's awful. But I played the 3-click tour. It was like 16 hours left. I was like, cool, I can just quickly play, see how it is. And remember, it's on master difficulty. The first round, I was I think I was one over. I was like, okay, not too bad. I definitely could have shot a lot better. And it just went awful from there. I think I finished like 10 or 12 over through 4 rounds. But oh my god, it's so difficult on master, the 3-click. It's difficult because when you hit X, that's not when the meter stops, or that's not when your thing stops. It's not when you hit X. It stops a little bit after that. So I was like, maybe if I hit X really hard, you hit X harder, you go faster, right? But I don't know if that worked or not. It's just very difficult. But we'll be doing our elite tour in this one. We finished, I think it was like 30th. So I mean, not horrible. That second round is what killed me, because if I could have gotten, it was -3 in the second round, I believe. If I could have done -10 or 9, which is what I was in the other rounds, we would have been in the top, I think 10. Top 10 or 12, something like that. I can't remember. We could have done it, but we'll see. We'll be doing the Down Under Championship at Sattler Heads. Oh yeah, hold on. I still have that casual round Christmas thing. Should we do the ruby one? Because we did the green and we've done the ornaments.
Hello there and welcome
Why, hello, John.
to this event. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Just pop this one out there into the short stuff, and then we'll mosey on from there.
I haven't, it's besides the 3-click, I haven't actually played a
first tee and looking
since the
forward
last
to
one.
Fantastic
So
round of golf.
I always start off with a
Fun.
few practice swings.
Okay, second shot here on the first.
This one's uphill just a little bit, but the wind slow. Yeah, pitches for me. I mean, it's funny. The pitches are actually the easiest thing to do. Well, I know. The putting for me, for some reason, was the easiest thing to do on the 3-click. Oh wow, that actually went 100%, even though the wind is in our face,
safely.
and it was uphill.
Here's an 18-footer.
This is uphill? I thought it was downhill. That's the reason I went more club, because I was like, oh, it'll...
Towards that hole.
What? I even pulled
Setting
it.
up for the par putt here.
It's bullshit.
You are currently
That should have been
sitting right at even par.
an easy birdie on the first hole. But yeah, I thought it was coming downhill, so I was like, even if the pitch goes a little bit far, which it shouldn't because of the wind, we'll be okay. But apparently not. God, I need a full 3-wood. Almost. I think I'll do a partial. The fast would have been fine if I hadn't have pulled it. Actually, no. I don't know. I don't think it would have had enough to really get there. I think either way we would have been short. I should have just hit the full one. But a couple of
And 5 feet left to go. This putt's good so far.
Another par. That's okay though.
That's gonna work.
Probably one of the
That's for
toughest
par
par
three.
threes to birdie are ones where you have to
You'll
have a
stay right
full
at even
3
par
wood to get to
after
the
that
hole, you know.
Let's see what this third hole has in store for
But
us.
I'll go about right there. A little bit fast, but that's okay. Unless we get a bad kick. Okay.
Yeah, that'll play. Okay.
Yeah, they had the
170
Game
yards to the
Awards
pin.
this past weekend. Dang, that was awful. Well, again, it was the pull that
Unfortunately, we
killed
missed
us.
the green here.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
here's our
chipping
third shot.
on 3-click is so difficult. Oh. I couldn't get
There we
one.
go. This is for par.
I couldn't get one chip on
putt's
3-click. It remotely decent. Man, that should have been. We should be 2 under right now.
And you're at even par currently.
But yeah, they did the Game Awards. Elden
Best
Ring
luck
won,
getting
which
it
I
close
thought
on this one.
was definitely the game that probably deserved it this year. Even though I played about 15 hours of it, because I just wanted to be like, should I start this? Should I play it? There we go. Still a little bit of a pull,
Your
which
approach
really
is
hurt
heading,
me.
left.
But it was a better iron shot than we've had.
You'll be all right there. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole.
But the 15 hours I played was very good.
Looking really
Yes. Made a good putt.
good. And it drops.
But there were a couple of really cool announcements
down
that
to
they
one under
had
par.
that I wanted to kind of just talk about a little bit. So I have a page up that just shows them all.
Okay, careful out there.
Or at least it shows
Tailwind.
most of them. I don't know if it shows them all. Perfect, just another pull. One of the bigger ones that I don't care about, I just
All right,
can't get
hitting an
into the
elevated green.
way the people look, to be honest. I don't know why, but tad bit slow, but we pulled it, so it should even itself out. Unfortunately, there's a ridge there. But it's an eagle putt, right?
Nicely done on the
It's
green.
par 5?
And
Yeah, it's an eagle
on and
putt.
under regulation, mind you.
You know, if we get this in,
29 feet to go.
it's a big if. Nah, a little short.
Oh man, good stroke.
But it's Final
And
Fantasy
currently sitting
16.
at 2 under
I
par.
can't get into Final Fantasy. The
Sixth
people,
hole coming up.
mostly their hairstyles, I absolutely hate. Slow.
You made good contact.
Not really, buddy. It was a pull and a slow,
Yeah, that's gonna do just nicely.
but
And from 38 feet.
yeah, I just can't get into it. I think I overhit that.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
I knew I hit that too hard. I didn't hit
Good
it,
luck
you
here.
know,
This is for par.
that hard. It felt like, but
Oh,
oh,
it's heading towards the hole.
wow!
Just
It
a
broke
little
left the
too
whole
much
way,
power.
except for the end, which broke to the
Here
right.
comes a 3-footer.
I even pulled it like
That hole
crazy,
will
and it
bring your score
still
up to
finished to the
1.
right.
Here we have a par 4 hole.
Another game series I've never played. I've never even really heard of it. Is Armored Core from Soft, you know, the Dark Souls and Elden Ring people. Oh, that's perfect. Never heard of it.
Like what I'm
Never
seeing
played
here.
it. But Armored Core 6, I don't know. It was a big deal apparently.
Okay, here's our second shot. Here on the
I might
7th hole.
check it out if it seems cool. Really? Are you serious? I put a lot of
Here we
spin
go,
on that,
birdie
brought it
putt
back.
coming up.
They need to fix these stupid greens, man.
Oh, it could be.
Their greens are just,
And ripping out a birdie after
they
bogeying
just
the
don't
last. That's what I like to see.
understand
All right, let's have another look.
how to properly roll the ball once it hits the green. Because it's like, unless it's a full shot or a pit, you know, the chips, when they're going slightly downhill or a putt when it's going slightly downhill just rolls like it got on a rocket. It just shoots off of there, and it doesn't make any sense.
We got a left
And
right cross breeze on this hole.
I don't know. This brings it out of me because when you hit, you know, those shots, you already know it's like, okay, I'm not going to get this anywhere near the hole because it's slightly downhill, you know. Oh, that was fast. I thought it was a little bit slow.
It's heading a little bit to the left.
And again, look, I hit a pitching wedge, and it rolls. Let's see, how far away are we? We're 32. It rolls over 100 feet. I'm sorry, but no. There is no way in hell you have a pitching wedge roll 100 feet, and I put a lot of backspin on that. Fast and stuff, but
here we go.
The fast and the pull didn't help that. But yeah, there's no way your pitching wedge rolls 100 feet hitting the green. There's no way.
And that has kept you at 2 under par.
Which is another thing. It hit a slight downhill slope.
Let's see what we can do.
And just took off like a rocket. Thank God we pulled it. Another game announced is Hades 2. I heard that was a really, really good game when it came out, the first one, but games like that, I just can't get into them. Oh, that was so bad.
Driver off the turf.
And into the heavy, of course. Into the heavy.
Be real careful with this. It's deep into this.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere near the hole on this because we can't flop it there. It's not enough. The pitch should be fine, but again, it's probably going to land on that downhill and just not stop. Yeah, see? There's no stopping it.
Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. Nice chip. Fantastic.
After 9, we're 2 under. We really got to do something amazing on the back 9 because... I said you're needing at least a 15 to 18 under just to make cuts. Just a touch fast, but did you see the way it just started left? Like, at least 5 yards. When you pull it, it makes sense to start left, but when you just hit it fast, shouldn't it start in the middle and curve? Isn't that the point of that? It's like you hit an unintentional draw, basically. This one's tough. Because I don't know... Oh, I even pushed it, so yeah, it wasn't breaking as much as I was thinking. Damn it. But yeah, I can't get into the roguelike games. One that I am very, very interested in, though, is a game called Judas that came out from the creator of BioShock, so Ken Levine. This is a long-ass par 4.
Nice, pure swing.
Alright, that should be good.
Stuff.
Okay, this and is it looks
55 yards to the pin.
A lot like BioShock. Now we were I don't want to say fooled because the idiots who are damn it, that was so bad. I was worried so much about going slow.
No worries, we'll be on the green soon enough.
All right, see the thing is, again, if it lands from here to here, you're going straight off the green. So I have to try to land it like right here with max spin. Nope. Landed it short. And off the green. Told you. There was almost no way to get that to stop. So that's another bogey.
Good job with
God,
that
man.
Shot. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, the second shot just killed me. Can't hit my irons right now. Driver's fine. Putting seems fine. It's my approaches. I don't know
Okay,
why.
about
I just can't
235 yards
hit
left
an
to go.
iron. It's uphill, but the wind is helping, so we'll just go straight. See, that one was super slow. Whereas if it
This
was
one's your
perfect,
third.
it possibly would have been decent. Won't say too much, but just stop. Okay.
This one's 8 feet away. Yikes, that went right by.
Just didn't break, and look how far it goes. Jesus, man. Doesn't make any
All right,
sense.
for the par.
We needed to make a
That's gonna
birdie
work.
there. You can't start off 1 over for the first 3. I
And
honestly doubt we're
currently
making the
1
cut
under for the day.
on this one, but yeah, Judas really looking forward to it. They announced Death Stranding 2, which
In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with.
the first one, the trailer for it, you know, you didn't know what was going on. It looked crazy,
Fairway, I think.
but it still had me interested. The
All right,
second
here's our
one,
second shot
I don't
on
know,
the
the trailer
13th.
for it does not have me very interested in it for some reason. Oh wow, that's
Take those all
stopped.
day. Here's a 14-foot putt.
I, planned on that, just running a little bit.
Well, the putt appears to be online. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there.
But yeah, for some reason, I don't know why,
And after that
Just
hole, you're 2 under par.
didn't seem that great.
And here we go on hole number 14.
Perfect, just a massive
I
pull.
think you're gonna wind up in the fairway off the tee here.
It's
We've got
weird
about
because when I
135 yards
swing
or
the
so to
stick,
go from here.
For what it feels like, not a pull, it just feels
All right, this'll
like,
find the putting surface.
again, loft wedge just doesn't stop.
Well, missed
Sure.
the green on that one, but
It feels like
I've
I'm
already
pushing it
forgotten about
massively.
Okay,
I forget that
this'll
they
save you
fixed
par,
the
and that will work.
they fixed
Okay,
the
stay
fringe
right there
putting,
at
and
2
now
under
it's
after that hole.
very normal.
Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left.
They showed off a new Phantom Liberty trailer for
Come on, kick back, come on.
Cyberpunk for their DLC.
That's gonna work.
Didn't show too much
fine on
off.
the
I mean, it
approach.
looked fine.
And here we go,
I'm excited
potential
for it.
Birdie.
Because I liked
Well
Cyberpunk. I
played.
didn't have the issues other people had. Surprisingly,
Brought things down
even
to
though I
3
had
under
when
after
I
that
played it, I had a very middling rig. Like it was not a
Getting
great one.
ready to tee off
The
here
only
on the
thing that was
16th.
okay was I had a decent graphics card. Like it was like a 20. No, I still had like a 970 or something graphics card.
Oh yes, going for this one and under
sit.
regulation.
Okay, it stayed in the fairway. That's all I wanted.
Nice chip.
But the only bugs I had for it, I had
Back-to-back
a couple
birdies.
pop-ins.
4 under par.
I had, and then I had
Best of
twice
luck here
where
on number
I had to
17.
reload a few seconds before because Jackie was standing in a doorway and you couldn't move him. And one time, I fell through a building that you weren't supposed to be able to get into, so I couldn't get out. But both times I just reloaded a few
Well done.
seconds, and it
Setting up here about
fixed it, so.
190 yards or so to the pin.
I knew that was slow.
This one's heading a bit right.
And good God, the roll
All right,
on a
the green,
9
under
iron
regulation.
that I
You
put
gotta
a
putt for
ton of
eagle.
spin
That's
on.
fantastic. This next putt
I know that I
is for the
mishit
eagle.
it, but it's still with that much spin on a 9 iron. Should not roll 50
A
feet.
little bit
I'm
too
sorry.
firm on that one. Lining up for a 9-foot putt
What?
here.
Well, I guess I did pull
A
it.
little too hard.
But it is funny how the
And
pulls
for the
only
par.
seem to do anything
And your score
on
this
those
round is
short
currently 4
putts.
under par.
You know, if you pull a long putt,
It's blowing out there.
I'll
We got a
make them
headwind on
more
this hole.
often than I miss it because of the pull.
Yes, that's a good
That's
swing.
another one where we should have made a birdie there.
Got about 235 from here.
Oh no, wait, that was a par 4. No, it was par 5. It was really short. It was short par 5. It's back-to-back par 5. This is downhill, but with the wind in the face. I don't know if the 4 iron would carry everything, so we'll just...
I don't know. This one could go either way.
It was good, good,
Setting
not
up here
line,
now
but
for
a
our
good
third
distance
shot.
control, but a little bit fast. Stop. They just don't stop, man.
It is a 12-footer. Ouch. By the hole.
And they don't
Here
break.
we go. Par putt coming up.
And that's
Okay,
something
you
that I
dropped the
really,
putt
really
and
hate
we're
about the
done
game.
here.
Again, it's the
As
greens.
this round comes to an end,
The
that's
faster
4
they
under
are,
par for you.
the less they
With
break,
that, I will
which
leave
makes
with this.
absolutely no sense.
My heartfelt gratitude for
Because
picking
the
game up in
faster
first
they
place.
are,
Thanks again.
the more they should break. Because you have to hit them softer, and so they should take more of the break. Again, they don't understand how greens
Hello
work.
there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name is John McCarthy and anytime you're on the course, I will be there.
Well, we're gonna
We're starting
need a
off
really,
today's course
really, like we're gonna need
par
at
4,
least
first hole.
at
Now
least a
let's
12 under
strike this
round
drive into
to make the cut
fairway
here.
and get on our way.
It's perfect just a pull, which I'm surprised on because, and look at that, that flop just rolled 25 feet.
This putt is about 14 feet.
And us going uphill somehow went that far. Didn't hit it.
No, that putt will end up short.
Didn't hit it.
And after the first hole, it's even par. Nicely done.
It felt like I pushed
We're
it
teeing
way
up
to
on
the
the second
right,
hole
the
now.
stick, but it still showed a massive pull on it. I just don't know. That was slow. And here starts that again, where it seems to just completely change your rhythm from round to
All right,
round.
that one is on the green. It's a very long way from the hole still.
Because in the
but,
last round, I could not hit a slow.
all right,
I didn't hit that at all.
Putt here.
But yeah, the last
10
round, I just couldn't hit a
feet to go.
slow. Everything was fast.
Oh, it's getting there. There
And
it
so
is.
far,
And after that hole, you will stay right there.
the flop shot I swung really fast and it was perfect. That one I swung a
par
decent and it
4.
was slow. So, we'll see.
Tee shots looking
Yeah, I
decent.
wasn't sure if I was making it over that, but it looks like I would have.
And this one's around 185 yards to the pin.
They showed another trailer for Jedi Survivor, or well, the first gameplay trailer, I think. And I really liked the first one. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but you see, it's slow again.
This one's leaning to the right. Well, it's unlucky.
I'm
Missed the
telling you,
green
man,
on that
that
approach.
it's been the same for
This
at
is your
least
third
2
shot.
games. Where between rounds, your tempo just completely changes.
Through with the chip. And in the hole.
I really like Jedi
4
Fallen
under
Order.
par is your score at the
Again,
moment.
it was my very first
See
kind
what
of
happens
melee
here on
focused
hole number 4.
combat game. So I wasn't great at it.
Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done.
But I'm excited for this one.
Great job on that approach.
I like the actor.
8-footer here in front of us. And yes, the birdie will count.
Hopefully there's another big surprise, you know, like the first game. So I'll definitely be playing that. Then they showed Diablo 4, which,
for us.
good God, Blizzard's been in some hot water this past couple of years.
Here's our second shot.
But I've always been very interested in the Diablo games, so I might check it out. I would like to play the other 3.
Look at you go. Next putt for eagle.
So I might do that before I check that one out.
There to 7 under par.
All right, we need this. Wow.
Ooh.
Didn't break.
All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
Oh, again, I need to play less break. Oh, from what I think.
Number 6.
Fast. Wow. That was barely fast. Here it is, 15 yards left.
That's safe. That's a luck
Yeah,
on this
literally
one.
15. No,
With a lot of
20
real
yards
estate
left of
cover.
where I aimed it. Good God. Because I aimed it to the right.
All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. 6 under par after that one.
See, Van, Street Fighter, I'm not into fighting games. For some reason, I just cannot, I can't do them.
And the 7th
I don't know,
hole
like, I
is
tried
bonus.
Mortal Kombat. Because that does interest me, but I just can't. I'm just not good at them
swinging
at
like
all. And the style of Street Fighter and Tekken just do not interest me. I don't like their art style at all. That might be too far. Yep. Yes, it is. And of course, one of the easiest birdies on par 4s on ones you can green. And I make it really hard.
Oh,
No break. No
this
break.
next
And I
putt
did not hit
for
it that
the
hard.
par.
I'm sorry.
this putt's going. There's your par. And after that one,
No,
6
just
under.
no break on him. I don't understand that.
Okay, let's see what we can do
Like
here
that
on
one
the 8th
even
hole.
looked like it was breaking a good bit.
Looking good off the tee.
And then they didn't really show anything off. This was
Green's
more
below us here
as
we
like a
set
thank
up this
you.
approach.
But the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Kevin Conroy's final appearance as Batman. Of course, he voiced Batman in all the games.
Nice shot.
The
Another
animated
green in
series
regulation.
and a bunch
Here's
of
a
other
putt for birdie.
animated Batman things. There we go.
Amazing.
He's
shot.
amazing. Sadly passed away of cancer. But that does
7
look
under
really
par
fun
at
and
the
a very
moment.
interesting game. And he'll be kind of a bad
And
Batman.
Here we go
So
with a par 5. Oh, this should be in the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 9th.
Tekken's Horizon Forbidden West DLC. I like Horizon. The only thing I don't like, a lot of the dialogue is just, it's like if you're reading a young
that'll
adult
work.
or novel for
This is what our
teenagers.
third shot's looking like.
That's kind of like the dialogue for Horizon. And
And good luck here. 6 feet to go. And that one
the
drops
gameplay is
for
good. The
birdie of
graphics
the
are
day. I'm
amazing, of
liking that.
course. This just the story and the dialogue for me isn't
that
that
hole, 8 under
great. I do plan on playing the games, but
Here comes the 10th hole.
that's really the only reason why I hold it off so much, because I have beaten the first game. But those two reasons are the reason
This
why I
could roll
haven't
into the rough, I think.
really, started a playthrough on the
Nice shot.
channel.
That'll do. Here's a putt from 19 feet.
I don't know how that was so far to the right, by the way. Did I hit it? Oh, it broke a
Rolled
lot.
right by.
I did hit it, but
Tapping
it
that
broke
one in
way
par
more than I
five.
was expecting.
And after that one, you are at 8 under par.
One universe that I know nothing about, but I am excited
see
for
what
the game
happens
is
on hole number 11.
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Don't know anything about the 40k universe, but I am very interested in that game for some reason. And there's a
It was
couple
about 110
couple of
yards
games
from
in the
pin.
Warhammer 40k universe that I'm itching to play. See, the thing is, with this, if you land anywhere in here, which is where you would think to land, you're going to be off the green in the rough, on the right. You have to land it and stop it right here, basically. To get it to stop. I put a lot of spin on this. Okay, never mind.
Good
It
stuff.
actually stopped. It must not have been as big
This
of a
next putt is
slope
for your
right there as
birdie.
I thought.
Right by.
No break, huh?
5 foot
Just
putt
didn't
coming
break.
up.
Alright.
Looking pretty good.
Whatever, man.
Good job.
I
That's
swear, this
drop
game
shot
is
in for par.
awful when it comes to
Okay, 8
realistic
under par
greens.
is your score currently. And we're on the
That's
12th
2
hole of
birdies in
this
this
one
round
now.
alone that we missed just because the greens they don't know how to break.
Yep, that's going to do.
They don't know how
Here we're looking
speeds
at
work
about
with greens, and it's
230 yards or
just,
so.
I don't know, it's so odd to me that you can get that so wrong. Of course.
Heading left.
Trying to, I should have just hit a full 4-iron and been short.
And this is our third shot.
Would have had an easier shot, definitely. Because this flop shot's not going to work. And the thing about this chip is, ooh, okay. Oh, okay.
Way to
Don't
chip
go in
that
then.
one close. Well done.
I would say the thing about this chip,
And you're sitting
if
right
you
there
don't
at
land
9
it
under
above
par
a
out of
certain
that hole.
point, it's coming all the way back down.
And this one's clocking in at a par 4.
It's clocking it at a par 4. Yeah, I know it's a par 4. Genius. Ooh, barely got up there.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
See anything else I was interested in? There's a Hellboy game coming out. I like Hellboy. Not so sure. It's a odd looking game, but looks interesting. I like the Guillermo del Toro
Well,
Hellboys.
that's okay. That's okay.
How
Working
that
on the
pitch
green, maybe on the next
was
shot.
so short baffles me.
If you sink this, you could save par. Oh yeah, that'll do.
And then there's a game, it looks like a Grand Theft Auto ripoff called
All right,
Crime
9
Boss
under is your
Rockay
score.
City. It has an insane Michael
Okay,
Madsen, Chuck
longer
Norris,
par
Danny Glover,
4
Kim
on
Basinger,
this
Danny
hole.
Trejo, and Vanilla Ice. Oh, and Michael Rooker. An insane cast. But it looks fun. It definitely looks fun.
Good one.
First
And this one
person
is
instead of
around
third.
180 yards. to the
180, it's
pin.
10 yards down. Wind is hurting. Perfect, just a touch pull. It got above the... Oh, wow, okay.
Decent approach there.
That somehow stopped, even
Alright,
though
here
it
we go. This
landed
one for
on
birdie.
the downhill slope. Hey, we make a
And that
putt.
one drops from
One game that looks
way out.
really
We're like
cool
a bird
is
with that
The
one.
Lords of the Fallen.
And after that one,
And
10
it's a
under.
reboot of 2016's Lords of the Fallen.
Teeing off on a par 3.
So they're kind of doing the thing with the movies where they just... Well, I guess Call of Duty did it as well. They're just naming it the same damn thing. A little fast little pull. Oh, it's not gonna... Okay.
A little off on that approach, but that's okay. This putt's about 6 feet. Looking good.
Hmm.
And in the cup for
That was really short for a pulled fast.
sitting at 10 under.
Last of Us
After that
Part 1 comes to PC, blah blah. Returnal comes to PC, whatever. Baldur's Gate 3 finally has a release window, and it's August.
Here we go
Now, that released in
on
early
hole number
access,
16.
and I was super excited about the game, but I don't like early access stuff, so I never tried it out. Oh, that... You kidding me? That wouldn't have rolled another inch. If that went another inch, we'd be right next to the green, if not on. Because now this is going to be a stupid chip. Yeah. See how much that rolls to the right?
Okay.
I just
Could
didn't
be a
feel
birdie on
comfortable
the
putting it
scorecard
as
if you
far
drop
as
this.
left as I needed.
Nice putt.
Still got a
That's
birdie
for
though.
birdie
But
number
Baldur's Gate 3,
7
I'm
on
really,
the day.
really interested in.
And after that one, it's 11
I
under
do want to
par 40.
play the first two, but they're
Teeing up
so
now,
old. It's
number
kind of like a,
17.
you know, Fallout 1 and 2 type thing where the controls
Look at
and,
this. Got all of that one. I'm sure of it.
or maybe not the controls, just the way the game plays and the way your quests work,
Okay,
I
this
know
is
would be
about
super
240
awkward.
yards or so from the pin.
Just because, you know, we're so used to today's, you know, how today's games work. What a shot there.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Ah, that was awful.
5 feet to the cup from here. So far, so good.
All right,
12
another
under
birdie.
par after that hole.
12 under, but unfortunately,
Teeing up now
unless we get
final hole of
an
this
albatross, I don't honestly think we're even making a cut. Because that first round was just so awful.
Okay, there we
And
go.
again, it just comes down
Okay,
to
about,
I
I'd
always
say
have
185 or so to the
a
pin from here.
god-awful first round. And we
There
could
you
get away
go.
with an
That's
eagle
what you want. Here's a putt
and
for eagle.
possibly get into the cut.
This one's on a good line.
I mean, we get an
Okay,
eagle.
Ending the round with
But look
an
at that.
eagle.
10 under on
on
this
that.
round. Back 9 we flew off with 6 under. And there were still so many shots left out there just because the green doesn't break like they should. Tied for 28th, but again, this is the first or second day of this tournament.
Just about it for me here today.
Um,
Hopefully you had a decent amount
and look, we're
of
up
fun
there with the
with
top
that.
people on
You
our
had a
second
whole lot of
round. You know,
fun.
there's only
I hope that for you. Thanks again.
a handful
See you
that
soon.
did better than us. It was that first round. God, just an awful, awful first round. We will play the other two just in case, but just so bad. So bad. That's alright. We're not gonna... I'm trying not to get too pissed like I used to get, like I do in career mode. Man, I get so pissed in
Hello
career
and
mode.
welcome to PGA
But that's
Tour
because of
2K23.
bullshit. Like
My
actual
name is
bullshit.
John, and I'm your golf friend for the day. We've got a par 4 sitting
Wind
right
in our
front of us
face.
on this first hole. And with that, let's crank this first drive out there and get on our way. Second
We
shot
could go with the
here
full
on the
pitch, I
first.
think. Jeez, though, that wind. Perfect. A little bit of a pull. Okay. Full pitch was the right idea there.
Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work.
These greens are
That
much
was
slower than they were.
amazing.
Another game, they showed a little more forspoken, or as some people like to call it, foreskin.
And clocking in at
I'm not
57
interested
par
in
at
that
the
game
moment.
at all. It looks incredibly boring.
Got a headwind blowing in our face on this one.
I don't know why, but it looks so boring. Okay. Started out
Little
again
bit to
like
the
20
left on
yards
the approach.
left.
Here's our
Jesus, that was
second shot on
short.
hole number 2.
I wouldn't say it's a bad chip because again, they don't know how these greens work. And it should
Here we
not
go.
have rolled
Drop
on.
this and save that
Again,
par.
this rolled a good 30-something feet after it hit the fairway, and it rolled. It is not even really downhill.
Oh,
Of course, after the birdie,
This one's
we
a
immediately
4-foot
get a
putt.
bogey.
and mark it down.
Transformers
as
game,
a
not
bogey.
into it.
And
This game I'm very interested in, even though they only showed literally 3
14
seconds
up
of
now
gameplay.
on the third.
Is Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. That game looks very
Well,
interesting.
that tee shot looks like it'll do.
I think it's from the guys who made the game Vampire,
one's
which
around
I really want to
135
play.
yards
That
out.
looks very good too. Fast and a pull. Okay, needed it, I guess.
Okay with that.
Alright, let's
Okay,
get
here's your
back
putt for
that
birdie.
bogey.
So
Yes,
good.
we do.
So good.
It's so they only
And after
They
that
only
one,
played a
15 under.
cinematic of this, and so you know it's gonna look nothing like it. But it looks like they completely
Now we're
ripped
teeing
off
up on the fourth.
Avowed, because the cinematic of what the person does with their magic ability looks exactly like the little Avowed like circle thing, and it's even got the
That should
same
do
color. It
nicely.
looks just like it.
Careful with this one. This is from way out.
Doesn't break
Ah, just right by the
at
hole.
all, I guess. Okay.
All right, 8 feet.
No
to
break in
the
that.
cup. Looking good.
But it's called,
That'll do.
what's it called? Immortals of Avium? You know that's going to be bad when it comes out,
Right
just
after
because
hole, looks
that
like
cinematic
15 under is
looked
where you sit.
completely ripped off of Avowed.
Wind's
They
picked
announced
up, and it's going
Remnant
right to
2,
left.
which I never played the first one, would like to, again. Just don't have
Oh,
time to
yeah,
play all these damn
that's
games.
a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched
Especially
it.
since most of the ones I'm interested in are
Into
like
an
80
elevated
hours.
green, we might need more club.
I don't think I need more club. I
Not
think
an
I just need to
amazing
hit it
swing.
better. Good God.
Okay,
If that
out of
wasn't
the
insanely
inside
slow,
bunker.
it would have
Let's
been
have a nice
good.
up and down and skedaddle.
What a bunker shot.
I'll take that.
I'll
Nicely
take it
played.
too.
Ooh, setting up for birdie here. This putt's tracking.
I'll take that any day of the week.
That'll do.
What's that? Don't care about that game. No, I don't care. Replaced seems interesting. It's a kind of a
Wow,
pixel
16 under after that
pixel
hole.
art side. I don't know if it's a side scroller or what. I can't remember, but it seems
Made it to the
interesting.
sixth hole.
It's a maybe. What else we got? I think when it comes to me, yeah, that's it when it comes to anything interesting and anything that I'm interested in that they revealed at the Game Awards. But I feel most of the stuff that won was definitely
This
deserved.
approach is
Wow.
leaning a bit to the right.
Okay.
Get out of there.
That shot made absolutely no sense.
And here's our second shot on the sixth.
Okay.
And 29 feet from the cup.
Let's take that birdie and give it right back. Never mind.
Beautiful shot.
Never mind. Never mind that.
And let's roll some videotape on that one. That was
But yeah, I
interesting.
think just about everything deserved it. I don't think best sim or strategy game. You had Warhammer and there was a Dune Spice Wars RTS get beat by Mario and Rabbids, which is a turn-based kind of a
Might be able to do some fun stuff
more for
on this
kids
short
type
par four.
thing. I do not think that deserved to win over those other two. A couple of Nintendo things won that probably shouldn't have.
Second shot here. on
It
the
just
seventh.
seemed a little bit weird. Hey, perfect right there. Come on, spin, do your thing. I guess I did.
And this one is for the birdie. That's in there. Here's your
One
fourth birdie of
thing
the
that
day.
won that I do think deserves it. So,
And after that hole,
the
you
only
stand
ever mobile
at
game
17
I've ever
under
played
par.
is Fallout Shelter.
All right, let's
You know,
have
I
a nice
love the
tee
Fallout
shot,
franchise.
land
I had to
nicely
give it a
in that
try, right?
fairway.
And I think it's okay. I get bored with it after, once you have to wait
Second shot here on
to do
hole
a lot
number
of
8.
stuff in those games, I tend to just get bored. And so I just stop after a while. Man, that just flew way further than I thought it
Worry
would.
about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Okay, third shot. Ooh, look at here.
But
Nice chip. And
a
after that hole, you are currently 17
YouTube and
under
Twitch
par.
show that I watched, The Angry Joe Show.
See if you can
They
use
they
the
played,
wind on this
or
hole. Left
the
to
main
right.
guy started a mobile game called Marvel Snap. And
Tee
oh
shots looking
man,
nice here.
that was awful.
Turns out
And
you
of course,
actually
it's
ended
on
up
a par 5.
We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot.
Might need 4 clubs extra because we can't get there.
Setting up for our third shot.
And I like cards. I love Texas Hold'em. That's really the only card thing I like. Oh, what the? Never in my life have I seen a
And
flop
from
slice
7 feet
so
out.
hard. I don't agree with that at all.
And
Man,
next
this should have
putt for
been,
par.
again, an easy
This one's
birdie
tracking.
going to par, but
And
whatever.
putt drops for par. Nice.
3 under, should have been at least 5.
You're currently sitting at 17 under par.
But Marvel Snap
Okay, teeing up now on the
won
10th
for Best
hole.
Mobile, and that one I have been playing. It's actually really fun.
This one's going right.
I haven't spent any money in it. You don't have to really,
Oh, missed the
unless
green on that one.
you really are desperate for new cards. Oh, you kidding me?
No.
Come on.
After that hole, you stand.
Because you level up
at
in the
17 under par.
beginning, like the first 300 levels,
All right, we've got a par
Um,
4 on this one.
and those are levels to get cards and everything, not like rank. The first like 300 levels are really easy and fast to get to, and you get
This
a
is about
ton of cards
165 yards out.
to make. You can make as many decks as you want, as far as I know. Experiment with stuff, see what fits you
Nope,
best.
we're on the fairway this time.
Are you serious? Are you
Well,
serious?
missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. This one's your
Yeah,
third.
sure it does. Yeah, if I didn't do that, we weren't
Shot
getting up
there.
that hill.
Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here.
I'd like to,
Oh, that was almost in.
of course. There's
Or
no
make
way
it
that thing
cut.
was breaking like that, considering
Putts
how
going.
little they break throughout this
And there
game.
we go.
Another
Putting it
bogey.
on in for bogey.
I really need
After
us to
that
start
one,
playing like a
16
practice round or
under par.
something, but
Here's a nice
just playing
par
like a
5.
casual round is so boring to me when there's nothing involved.
This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go.
Into the heavy rough? No. But again,
And
the
this one's
the
about
Marvel Snap game is really
165
fun. It's
yards
simple to
out.
learn. You know, there's not a huge learning curve to it.
A little too much to the right.
Well, I mean, the wind is
This is what our
getting
third
almost
shot's
20
looking
miles an
like.
hour.
Ooh, nice little chip on that one.
And the green is
And
only, what,
after that hole, you
10
are
yards
currently
wide
17 under
where the
par.
pin is, so it's like,
Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
what can you do, you know?
Going through some branches here.
Whatever.
And this one's about 125 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And this putt for the birdie. It's getting there. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third.
Oh, we birdied the last hole. I thought that was a...
18 under for the moment.
What the hell?
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Didn't we hit like a pitching wedge? I'm gonna do something stupid. Oh, this is a 3-wood. Never mind. Still might
That
be stupid,
sounded
but
good.
nope. Oh wow, good God.
And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14.
Come back down. Really?
Looking at an 11-foot putt here.
Oh, but if I landed here, it would roll off the green. You know it would.
It could be a good one.
Okay.
Nice work. That's birdie number 7 today.
But yeah, overall a good game awards. For some reason, Al Pacino was there.
This one is a par 3 hole.
I like how he admitted, "Yeah, you know, I don't play games." He's like, but I've watched my kids play them. And I was just thinking, probably not. They probably
A
just
little
paid
wayward
you a
on
good
that
amount
approach.
and you were in the area.
And good luck with your second.
But whatever.
here
He
on
was
the
he was
15th.
fine. You know, he was funny.
And for the save.
Don't know how that chip went so far from the rough.
Down she goes.
The cat. There was so much cringy stuff
Heads up,
too,
we got a headwind
with
to
people
deal with.
trying to be funny. I guess I don't know. Oh. I knew I was gonna pull it a little bit, but I was honestly
Alright,
thinking it
setting
would
up
still be
here
in the
deep
fairway.
spinach.
I knew that was gonna be slow. Damn it.
This is our third shot.
In the rough, you really have to swing that pitch
Great
fast.
chip shot there, pure. That's
And
pure.
again, you know, one of the shorter par fours, par it, because that's just what we do.
And you're teeing up on a par 5 here. Not sure
Oh,
where this
no.
one's gonna end up.
It's gonna end up out of bounds.
Oh, in
Oh, it's in the
the
water.
water.
Damn.
Okay, green is below us.
I don't
from
know
here.
why wasn't even thinking, because I'm out of the tournament anyway. I mean, hell, might not even made a cut.
Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Here's your 4th shot.
Well, at least we
Oh,
can
nice
still make a
little chip
par.
there. Looking pretty good.
Would have definitely made a birdie if I would have just used my 3-wood. Maybe even 3 hybrid.
See what
But,
happens here on the 18th.
you know, it's a par 5. It's... Oh, shit.
Oh, looking good off the
It's
tee.
almost like my golf course where 2
This one's about 180 yards out.
2 to 3, depending on if you can shape your drive or not. You just can't use driver. And it's really tough to do that, you know. I pulled it and hit it fast. I moved it to the left, and it somehow still wound up 10 yards to the right.
Third shot.
Sure.
And the chip in.
Sure.
For eagle, no less.
Oh, that was for eagle?
That's a great way to end your round. Great work indeed. Had fun watching that one. That's worthy of a replay, I think.
I don't know if it's worthy. I haven't had very many worthy replays in this tournament. Only 9 yards.
Well, that is all she wrote
What
for
we hit?
me.
A 7 under easily could have been another 10 under.
Ripping
Only
around the
21
links
under.
today. See you next time.
I know this is just such a disappointing tournament. But we got to keep pushing through. And again, it was just that first round, man. That first round really just killed me. And because of that, the third round I didn't play like I wanted to. I wasn't really trying like I wanted to, you know, in that fourth round.
And as we kick
Or
off
third
the
round.
we got a par 4 right in front of us. All you got to do
Because
is hit it straight up the middle. And then
I know that if
there's a good one.
I either it's one or two
Second
things.
shot
I either
on
miss the cut,
first.
or I'm, you know, close to last. It's one of the two. Really?
Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green. next time.
Whatever. I love it when the
Third
ball
shot.
is like right there at stopping.
Okay, par putt coming
It
up.
literally almost
Looking
stops.
good.
And then it's just like,
And we're
nah,
starting
I'm gonna roll
things
down
off
this hill
at
20
even
foot.
par after the
It's
first.
like, whatever, man.
Well, we got a bit of wind to deal with on this hole.
A bit. Yeah, I was making sure I wasn't
And the
slow.
approach heading to the left.
Unfortunately, in
this
this stupid ass bunker.
One.
Which sucks, because I think if I would have
Setting
hit
up in
3
the
wood and
bunker
went
here.
long, I think it would have come back anyway. So that's my stupidity right there. Good bunker shot, though. Real good bunker
Okay,
shot.
from the sand to the green. I like this progression. Nice little
Keep the
stroke in
pars
there.
on
Par.
the board.
Let's
Or should I say keep
see
the
what happens
bogeys
here
off?
on the
It's not
third
really, you know, it's not really a thing when you're like, keep the pars on, keep the bogeys off. Maybe for an average
Yeah,
player
you're
like
about
myself in real life, it's,
205
you know,
to the
keeping
pin
the
from here.
pars on the car. That might be a thing, but not in a damn game.
That'll work. 16 feet to go.
Hey,
Good job in there with the birdie.
hey.
And this one is a par 3.
Uphill 4 feet, so that doesn't really concern me. Just don't want to be, I was going to say slow or fast. Touch slow,
Good
but I
shot.
guess we needed the wind.
And this putt for the birdie.
I don't know. Just crazy. It's downhill quite a bit. I don't feel like I put enough brake on it.
Oh,
Nope.
no, it's right by the hole.
And look at that, just off the green.
Oh, come on, ball. Get back
Yep,
on
that
the
makes
green.
sense. Not even that downhill.
Third shot. So good.
That was stupid.
Let's take another look at that.
If your ball rolls past the hole by 15 feet, it should be taking some of that brake out. And not only does it not take the brake
Well,
out,
see if you can use
but
the tailwind on this hole.
that wasn't, I didn't even hit it hard enough for it to roll that far past. Again, when the ball on the green
Alright, we'll take
touches
that.
down
Setting up with
just
an
takes off.
elevated green. This
Now it's
might
uphill
fall
33
from the
feet, but the
backstretch
thing is,
distance.
I don't know, I guess I'm gonna just try to loft it. I mean, I think that was the right thing to do. Again, this is one of those where, unless you had a wedge in
Third
hand,
shot.
you're not stopping it. Oh, that was still slow. Damn. Great chip though.
5-foot putt here.
But yeah, because
Nicely done.
it's uphill, so you have to play a bigger club. Yes, the wind is helping, but because it's uphill, if you play, you know, if I would have played that 5-iron, still would have probably hit that bunker, because it just doesn't have the loft to get over everything.
Kick left would be nice.
I'm gonna say this should roll a little bit, but
That'll do for the approach.
not too much.
All right, let's
And
get a
look, it's
birdie and get
downhill,
outta
but
here.
didn't
What do you
roll
say?
for me. Isn't that an odd
It's
one?
heading towards the hole. That's great. Birdie for you.
But yeah, because, you know, it's such a high iron, or low iron, however you want to put it. You know, it's either you hit the 5 or the 4. I hit the 4 with a lot of loft.
Might be able to make a move here. This is a short
and
par 4.
It pretty much hit where I wanted it to. But you're not going to get a ton of spin. Oh wow, that didn't carry. I just thought because of the wind it would
Here's our
carry.
Second shot on the seventh.
So as you can see, this is all going uphill. Put a little bit of loft to carry and a lot of spin. Let's see what happens. Again, slow. But you see just how it touched the green and just flew up there, even though it was uphill. It's weird.
So far, so good.
Um,
Showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie
but
of the
yeah, that
day
par
so
5, there
far.
was no way you were stopping it anywhere within 20 feet of the hole. I possibly could have played a massive like
We got a left to right
cut
breeze
into
on
there,
this hole.
because a draw wouldn't work. It would probably have hit a downhill slope and just shot like a rocket to the left, down the green and off the green.
Looks like this
I could have played a big old cut in there. That would have taken off some yardage with the 4-iron,
about 210 yards or so
and possibly, you know, landed on the left side and then rolled to the right. But those are always risky to do. Wow, that was still slow.
Well, this could maybe roll its
Wow,
way into the
still
right
that far
possibly.
to the right too. That just
Oh, you
makes
missed the
no
approach.
sense. Because again, your
Not
pulls
bad.
and pushes
Okay, here's our
always
third shot.
outdo whatever slow and if you do a little bit slow and fast,
Nice tempo
your
on
pull
that
and
chip,
push
just
will
nice
always
and
counter
easy.
it.
Well done.
And I pulled it, hit it the smallest bit slow, and I moved it like
Best of luck
20
here
yards
on this
left,
par 5.
and it still ended up 20 yards right. And it's just like, good God, man.
Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try.
A huge try?
Let's have a
What are
good
you talking
second
about?
shot here on the 9th.
Try. Let's hope we get somewhere we can hit like a full flop, maybe.
Good shot.
Because hitting a
This is our third shot.
hitting driver off the deck there, I don't think that was gonna work for me. Fast and a pull. If one or the other would have been
Here we go. This
not
is for
ideal,
birdie.
but better than this. Wow.
Oh my.
Again, it broke most of the way left.
4 feet
I
to
pulled it a
go.
good bit, and it was just dead straight. The
Okay, good
pulls
job
just
on
don't
this
do
one.
anything, I'm telling you. I've said it before in another video where I had pulled a lot of putts, and they didn't go left at all. The pulls just don't do anything.
Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole.
Until they want to, of course. I think going long is fine here. Of course, it's somehow 15 yards left.
Well, looks
I-
like you're a bit off on that approach.
Please tell me how that was 15
Here's your
yards
second
left when I
shot
aimed
on
it
the
10
10th.
yards to the fucking right. The wind wasn't even going to the left, it was going in your face.
Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip.
Oh,
And this hole is a
Mm.
long par 4 hole.
it's only long if you don't get over this weird thing right here.
This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here.
170. It's downhill just a little bit. I mean, with the wind, perfect and pulled it. Alright.
Smart shot. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
No break.
Oh. This one's just about 6 feet. This putt's good so far.
It's just
That'll
so
work for your
so
par.
weird.
Good stuff.
I don't know. And I think that's why, because you see a lot of
And
people,
teeing it up now on the 12th.
you know, after playing this one saying, you know, I never thought I'd be saying that I can't wait for an EA game.
Okay, about 175
And
yards
if they
to go
don't
here.
fix the greens, honestly, that's what I'd be saying too. That was a good shot.
Work there. Great shot on the approach.
And there's simple fixes too.
And here we go. Par
Just-
4 in front of us.
Study a little bit how real greens work, you know? Ooh, that was lucky.
Good shot.
You know, just because it's a
Alright,
slight
here's the second shot
downhill
on the
doesn't mean that
13th.
when you touch it with the ball, it shoots off like a rocket. It just doesn't.
This could be a
Oh,
bit
good
long.
God.
Let's see how it goes.
It was
Sweet.
uphill, man. How did it
And
go that
sink
far?
this next putt, and you'll grab that birdie.
You know, the faster the green is, the more it
Went
breaks,
right by.
and it shouldn't be doing this. Look at that. That rolled
This one's
86
the
foot.
fourth.
That rolled 86 foot, and I tapped it. I tapped it, fellas.
8 feet to the cup. This one's tracking.
That
Nice
was
putt.
so stupid. Right after an eagle, too.
Stepping onto a par 4 hole on this one. Oh, you hit that one well. Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here.
Checking it twice, like Santa.
This
Jesus.
one's a little to the right on approach. This is what our third shot's
I
looking
mean,
like.
I have to play it up here, otherwise it's coming back off the green. This should come back down. Should have come down a little bit more than that. Because again, if you were to have tapped the ball
And
from
safe
there,
par.
it would have went off the green. Again, I
Oh, it's going right
pushed
down.
it a good
This
bit.
one is a short.
There was
3
hardly
foot
any break. But this time it breaks a lot more. Alright. Alright.
putt. Okay, the wind's blowing on
Just
this
so
one,
much
right to left.
inconsistency when it comes to greens. Oh, come
This
on.
approach is heading left.
That was not that much of a pull. Are you kidding me?
Okay, on the green. That's good.
And again,
Where
this
it
one,
is, you're still pretty far away from the cup.
if I don't make it to that hill,
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
it was either you do one or two things.
Setting up here now
Go off the
for our
green,
third
or you
shot.
don't make it to the hill. Again, another super unrealistic thing.
Ah, no good. And
'Cause
that will go.
That's 3 bogeys in a row, isn't it? Because the
Good
funny
luck
thing
here on
is,
the
when you
16th.
have downhill things like that, they don't pick up a ton of speed unless you just slam the putt. They don't. And depending on which way the grain is rolling, they can actually not lose speed, but won't pick up any speed at all. If the grain is into you, they will not pick up speed going
Yeah,
down
this is a
slopes
tough
like
call.
that.
Not sure where this will go.
They won't.
All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got.
Probably another bogey incoming.
Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. And as that drops,
And
that,
again, you know, that small
marks
putt
down
right
your
there. Yeah,
fifth
3 bogeys in a
birdie so
row.
far today.
We're level par on the back 9 with an eagle and a birdie. That putt right there is another instance of not making sense with the greens. It broke left the entire way and was pretty downhill. I aimed it right edge of the cup, and it went in on the
Here
right
comes
edge.
par 5.
It should have went in dead middle or the left side, left center. Just didn't make any sense.
All right,
Because that's where I say
second
their
shot
only
here on 17th.
mistake, gameplay wise, are these greens. To me.
This might be heading to a not great place.
What are you talking about? It's on the green.
Ooh, nicely done. Little
What the?
bounce. Get onto the green.
That was the
Nice.
biggest divot from a 3 hybrid I've
Here's a
ever
putt for
seen.
Eagle. Careful with this one. Get there. Oh man, just missed the eagle. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one.
Yes,
Great
it
swing.
is.
And from here, it's about 250 yards out.
250. Ah, pulled it.
Hopefully this sticks to the
Damn, if I hadn't have
fairway.
pulled that, that would have been really good. Or would it? Would have just no.
Third
It probably
shot.
would have just rolled right off the screen and into the hole.
Ooh, and the eagle chip goes down. What a great way to end your round. Great work indeed. And oh yeah, we're gonna look at that one again.
And with an eagle chip. That was a little bit longer of a chip, 12 yards. Well, at least the back nine we ended 3 under instead of level par like we were at.
And with that, I will let you go here. I'm gonna go to the clubhouse. and
Not
see what I
good.
can wrangle out
Not
for Spoon.
good at all.
See you next time.
It's funny because I was only like, what was that? Like 31 under on the one I did really well on because of that second round. We're in 14th place, but that's just because nobody's finished all 4 rounds. But if you look at that 4, 10, 7, 7. We had one good round and then a couple of good holes in the last 2 rounds. Other than that, I just did awful. I did awful. Well, we're going to go ahead and end it here. When we come back, honestly, I want to try 3-click again, and I'm going to record it this time. I want you guys to see how bad I am at it. But I hope you guys are enjoying it anyway. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.